tell me which keyword program he went to, and I'll explain the whole thing to me.
Shot somebody because he was arguing over who is good to play Aretha Franklin. Not who's going to play, who he thinks would be good to play.
Did you hear about the actual reason they got into the fist fight?
No, what was the reason?
The words were, "Nigga, Holly Berry is better. Move." I think I got that wrong. Move, nigga, Holly Berry is better. That is the fighting word.
Somebody should have said that just because he was in there bald headed.
I mean, that's my favorite quote from Reddit. What was this bald headed nigga?
Why is there a bald dude in a barbershop?
What did you say? Never trust who?
He's like, never trust a bald nigga in the barbershop because he ain't got nothing to lose. He ain't got to see. Man, I got an appointment here. I'm waiting for that barber.
He ain't gonna lose his best barber.
He ain't
gonna lose his barber being scared and messing up his hair.
Yep.
He ain't even getting a haircut.
Nope.
He ain't got no reason to be.
He's there because he ain't got shit else to do. Yeah, if y'all don't know the story, apparently there was an argument at a barbershop. What state was it in Florida?
No, it wasn't Florida, actually. It was like Virginia or something.
Yeah, Virginia.
It was Virginia, and there was an argument the day after Aretha Franklin died over who would be the best actress to portray her in a biopic. And apparently there were some words exchanged, some disagreements that led to some type of conflict, and apparently a fight started and one man pulled a gun and shot two people. Both people survived the shooting. They are in. Are they okay in okay condition?
They live. If they go to that barbershop with someone willing to pull out a gun over that argument, then they never gonna be in good condition.
Yeah, it's just crazy enough. Like, you arguing over something that has nothing to do with your day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? Like, Aretha, you know what? Hey, it's, you know what? I'm not even gonna think it's a bad thing. I'm gonna take this as a positive. You know what? Hey, black people, we need to support our artists and our icons.
Hold on. I'm gonna take this as a positive.
Hold on. You say that shit like they're gonna get Gwen Stefani to play Aretha Franklin. It's gonna be.
Oh, baby. Oh, that shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S, motherfucker. No. What I want to say is,
we got Scarlett Johansson playing Aretha Franklin.
Bear with me. I might be completely off base here. Yeah, it's like, let's just get the dead corpse of Aretha to play Aretha. It'll be better than these niggas shooting over somebody. But
I might get the little Mexican kid from Coco.
Right. Un poco loco. But what I will say is, black people, we need to start holding things, our icons, our history sacred in a way that allows us to shoot another nigga over a disagreement over our historical icons and the importance of our history. Until we start showing the world that, you know what, we willing to kill each other over the relevance of our history, ain't nobody gonna take our history serious. Yeah, see?
Wait.
See? Y'all can't say nothing about that.
You sound like Omac from Legends of the Hidden Compton, nigga.
I tried to watch Random Acts of Flyness, and like I thought it would be dope.
Oh,
but it ended up just being trippy. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
It's a lot. What was it? It's a lot. What is it?
Random Acts of Flyness on HBO.
It's a lot.
Hey man, shout out to a black dude getting the show on HBO.
Oh, you talking about that black dude that got the show? Yeah. He's standing up talking.
No, it's literally just a variety show. Yeah. There's no other way to describe it other than it's a variety show. Or
the guy that used to be on Daily Show?
No. Or Black Mirror for acid African Americans.
That's a good description. Because I'm sitting there with Nicole, and she's like, what are you watching? And I was like, I don't know. Because like it starts off like he's like he has like a selfie camera, and he's riding his bike to like introducing the show or whatever, and he gets pulled over by some cops. And I think it's a skit. I think it's a skit. He's like, oh man, you can't drive, and like you be on your phone or whatever. But then it goes into like him like going to the movie theater, coming back, and like just feeling like weird because he gets in the wrong car. It looks exactly like his, but parked like two blocks away. But then it goes to another trippy scene where like Death is like killing all these black kids. Like what's the name of it? It's like
Reaper.
Yeah, the Reaper. I forgot what game you were playing with the kids. Like, guess what the answer is, or some shit like that. Of course, all the kids get wrong, and they all die apparently.
Goddamn,
it's a weird ass show.
What's the name of
I think I'll show it.
Random Acts of Flyness. So
what time does it come on?
It's hella hard that he described it like that because he's actually 100% right, and it sounds so fucking crazy if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, man.
That's exactly what goes on.
I haven't seen shit.
What's the name of the dude who loves it?
Lance. I forgot his last name, but he's a musician who also produced a movie that was on Sundance in 2013. Got a lot of buzz. He just got back into film.
Okay.
It's an interesting.
I might hit him up. I'm gonna collaborate. Hey, shout out to Lance, whatever your name is, musician man.
Jared did have Dance X. You saw the videos I posted. I sent you guys a text.
No.
I texted the video. Then Brandon, did you get a video?
Yeah.
What about it?
I was just showing Jared's creative process,
Did
man.
he have a hookup? Oh, you mean him? You mean him editing?
You know how he edits it and then writes the Dance X.
Damn, bitch.
I was pissed that he does a lot of editing for Dance X, but he's never
Come here.
touched his
He ain't edit this
podcast.
shit.
Hey, honestly,
Oh yeah, honestly,
I got a zip drive.
Oh, yeah.
I got my new laptop. Shout out to Apple sponsorship. I got a new MacBook Pro. I'm down to work on doing
shit.
some editing. I don't mind.
So, but this is like the one project Jared does a year. He has all year to do it, but he takes the last 3 days.
Storylines. He's thinking about storylines all year, but he doesn't actually do it until the last.
Well, the problem is, I don't have a real defined cast or a pool.
So that's why it's never
from.
been an actual show.
It's because I can't trust half the people that are like, yeah, I'll do it, and then some of them drop out last minute. Some of them are like, oh, never mind. Second thought, I don't want to do it. And I also got to think about like what.
Why don't you
like.
just rely on you just having your own musical? Just you.
One man musical.
Time out. This means you showed up.
Aaron watched that.
Summertime Aaron. Have
you ever seen a band yet?
Only through clips of YouTube.
Yeah.
So I figure if I show up, I don't have to watch that long ass YouTube clip. That dude, he was called the
Punch Out King.
What is he doing?
he was the knockout king of
But why is he doing
Punch
this
Out King of
weird shit?
Wakanda.
Let me tell you this. Jared doesn't have much to work with. Look at this thing there. As Rayon said, you see him dancing right there? Rayon said this best. Rayon said, I didn't realize Jared was getting paid while I was out there rehearsing. He said, I was the only motherfucker. He said, this motherfucker got me out here trying to teach people all this dancing move because I felt like I had the most rhythm in the camp. To be honest, after looking at this, he might have the most rhythm in the camp of all time. He went all the way to the Mike Tyson punch-out thing.
Hold on, y'all painted even a Mike Tyson.
Dude, see how it look like that?
Ring in the bag.
Hey, how'd you convince her to paint that? You went to art class or something?
Well, no, this one girl. Shout out to Clover Silanto. She's a pretty dope artist. She's a good artist, but the last couple of years she's done like little backdrops that will put on the little screen, and so flip it to the scene and help set the scene.
How many hours are you putting into this production?
The last week of camp is usually all I do, pretty much. Other than if anything pops up, which shit popped up and made it harder for me to get work done. Yeah.
You worked harder to get that dance extravaganza done.
All right, so here's the backstory of Dance Extravaganza. It started out where
I can't believe they pay you for this.
You're putting the music together, but they gotta create a dance.
no, I give them.
Some of them you tell them. Like,
I give them the vision. I tell them.
Show us. Why don't you show us? Show us how you give them the vision. Show us what you do to
He'll play
make
like a music, like one of those popular dances. Like, hey, okay, at this point you gotta do the Kiki
Yeah, I
challenge.
want you to do the Kiki
Do
here.
the Kiki challenge. Go online and look it up.
Do the Fortnite
But Sam
dances
said,
here.
Sam said he's like, man, Jared got me trying to do all these fucking Fortnite dances. He said, man, I fucking hurt my toe. I don't know how to fucking do it. I don't have time. He's like, I don't play no goddamn Fortnite. And he want me to go online and say, Aaron, look up Fortnite dance. This is certain video. He's like, that's the one he wanted me to do. He's like, it's fucking nuts.
He hurt his toe doing a shoe dance.
Well, the problem is that we used to have actual dancers at camp.
Well, the last one that I saw, the one when you had the British girl that was a dancer, that was doing your rounds there.
Yeah.
That was probably the best dancing I've seen because she could dance.
No, we used to have like 3 or 4 people that were either dancers or top dance.
Yeah.
And so we had like I would like, can y'all help me out? And they would take a little time out of their day or after camp and they would choreograph. I'd be like, these are the songs we're gonna go to. Tell me like, how long I should make it. And they'd be like 45 seconds, 30 seconds of this song.
The problem is, it's how long is it, like 30 minutes? 25 minutes?
It was 29.
20 minutes? And how many true dances do you have in there? Like 6?
No, well,
It's not a dance.
It's become.
It's a skit.
It's Dance X, which is a theatrical dance performance. So theater is as much a part of it as it is dance.
This turned into Shark Tank real quick. He's like, actually, guys.
We got the second string economic culture.
Let me tell you, this was the worst year of dancers he's ever had.
I just gotta let you know that Brendan said you got all your music from a stage sale. That's all. That's crazy.
That's as old as your music estate sale.
I got 8 tracks. I go to it. I was like, y'all got 8 tracks here? This ain't the estate sale for me. I gotta go. Well, no, it's
you got a playlist from a baby boomer.
Come on, man. Honestly, I take usually a couple movies or a couple like big TV shows or pop culture things, and I try and have them all mix and mesh together well. And so that's usually what ends up happening. And as I've gotten less and less qualified dancers, I've had less and less ability to actually be like, hey, I need you to choreograph this, because there's not enough hours in the day for me to try and also
you should stop having sex with the dancers. That stick around for longer.
I am not no Tyler Perry. I don't have my own compound.
Having sex with all these goddamn young dancing women.
I'm not having no sex with other dancers. Honestly, we had less girls in the show this year than we have any year.
Yeah, it was just basically all guys. There's only like 2 girls in the show. Yeah. One of them had a mask on.
Yeah. Oh no, then she came out and she also played Barb at the end.
Yeah, he did Barb. You realize none of the kids got that reference.
Exactly.
I was sitting there like, none of the kids getting this reference. Barb from Stranger Things. And I was like, none of the kids. Barb's not even the main character. Barb fucking died in the first episode. So it's like.
But that's why I said the Walmart kid said he was lost there since he had gotten lost in the Walmart section of the pool section of Walmart. Anyways.
It's just a lot of shit to figure out.
It's a whole bunch of storylines.
You know the only one person that has a speaking part.
It's him.
And it's Jared. Yeah. So it's like you're trying to figure shit out. Yeah. And what makes sense in Jared's head, you sitting there like, I can't figure this shit out.
Yo, I swear, when I used to be looking, I used to look at the kid. I didn't even watch Dance Straight. I would watch the kids' faces.
Yeah. That's what I dude, I sat next to the older kids on purpose. I stood next to the older kids. And they were like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, that's why I'm confused on why they keep letting you do this. Like, there's not been one year where you probably got a standing ovation.
Well, oh no, we gotten lots of ovations. usually I put a soundtrack of a crowd applause at the end just so it sounds better than it does. No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Typically, all right, Dance Extravaganza, it's as much, because usually I have about 15 to 20 staff members. So anywhere from about a quarter to a third of our staff are participating in some shape or form on the last day. So part of it, and what my boss has allowed me to do, is she's like, if it's important to you and it does build staff rapport, then it can work.
But it doesn't really build staff rapport. It allows you to look like the man.
No, it doesn't, because I don't.
You know what? I will say this. This is what I thought at the very end. I thought Jared must really do a good job of building like the community where they have fun together and like each other, because I thought this. It's no way in hell I would embarrass myself out there for this bullshit unless I really, really appreciated the summer he gave me if I came from out of town or if I came back from college. Like if my principal asked me to do that shit now, I'll be like, nah, I can't get on stage and act like fool. Not this unorganized. No, not with this. You doing what? No.
Who's the director?
This ain't gonna work. Like, we gotta change some shit up. And for the fact that he got these people to sit up here and embarrass themselves for 30 fucking minutes. I was sitting there like, dude, I would be fucking embarrassed as hell. If I told Jared, I would told 30 fucking minutes. Like the knockout King of Wakanda, when he got knocked out and made the Mike Tyson punch out noise, and he dropped and he had the music playing. That motherfucker laid on the ground for like over 10 minutes of the set. I realized we're gone to the story, like we're on like our second set of story, and that nigga still laid on the ground. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, hold on, he's still in the same spot on the fucking ground with the gloves on. That shit was hilarious. I was like, I can't believe he didn't say fucking Jared, I'm coming off the stage when I get knocked out.
Right. And this shit happens early in the morning. He has to walk around the rest of the day.
The show starts at fucking 7:55. Like, it's like an 8 a.m. fucking show in the worst movie ever. That's literally what, hey, y'all want to go see the worst movie ever?
Right. I forgot to tell you, some parent came in and was like, yeah, man, is this a frat or is this your camp staff? I was like, man, it's just Camp Sad. He goes, oh, thank God. I was like, man, I thought this might be like one of the worst frats trying to recruit kids. I started dying when he told me that. Then he laughed.
But then the other thing is, like, I don't think we have the resources at the school for me to be running a talent show.
Nah. Nobody got resources. We ain't got time for you to be sitting there writing that shit for like 2 weeks.
Y'all should let Jared do a musical.
Hey, do you want to know what the premise was this year?
No, I really don't care.
I'll tell you anyways. Okay, so it was Stranger Things Blue. Stranger Things Blue. It rhymes with 2, so Stranger Things Blue, right? But it was Stranger Things mixed with.
It's Stranger Things Blue, which rhymes with 2, with Stranger Things Blue. That's exactly what you said.
It was Stranger Things, but it was also it was a hybrid of Stranger Things.
Hold on, but you say since it's Stranger Things Blue, people were supposed to understand that it was a play on the word Stranger Things too. Is that what you're saying?
No, we always throw blue in there somehow. But it was Stranger Things mixed with Jumanji 2.
But what it?
You ever seen that?
Stranger Things Blue is Stranger Things versus Jumanji 2.
Yes, it's 2. It's both.
You should get a job naming the strands of shrooms.
Yo, like those things don't even connect, Jared. Like, I mean, Stranger Blue.
It really makes sense.
Look, I'm a Mac. I gave it a dick, so I'll call it Mickey D's. Like, what are those doing?
Have you seen Stranger Things? Did you watch it?
Jared, don't start testing.
No. I just want to know. Did you watch it? Did you watch Stranger Things?
Yes, I've seen it.
Both seasons.
Why, Jared?
No, just both seasons.
Yes, Jared.
Okay, cool. And then have you seen Jumanji 2?
I don't know, Jared.
You probably haven't then.
Is it a cheap movie?
It was The Rock and Kevin Hart.
I seen the first one
with Jack Black. No, but it's the second one that came out this past year.
Jared, I really don't care.
Anyways, it stayed true to Stranger Things and Jumanji 2, and it was like a
Stay true.
Stay true. Hold on.
You're trying fan fiction right now, man.
Stay true to both movies.
Hold on, Jared.
Kevin Hart was in there.
We had Kevin Hart. We had Nathan playing Kevin Hart, which was probably one of the funniest things. Everyone was dying on the one rehearsal we did. We had one rehearsal, right? And everyone was like, Nathan, bro, because he was like, I'm so down to do it. He was basically like an Indian Kevin Hart.
He was dressed pretty funny.
He looked like, if you look at Kevin Hart.
Sam said it best. He said Nathan, where you said he looked like Kevin Hart, he said Nathan looked like one of those kids, one of those parents who never go camping. Is like nerdy and never go camping, but send their kid to sleepaway camp where they got to camp overnight, and so they overdress them. That's how Nathan looked.
Oh man. That's how Kevin Hart was dressed, though.
Yeah, it was.
That is how he was dressed.
He like Kevin Hart and Jack Black had a baby that was Indian.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was fun. The staff enjoyed it. They all like at the end like the years I've had good dancers, and it was a little bit.
You have more dancing in when you had good dancers. Like
when I have good dancers, I can put more dancing in.
When you have Rayon and the British.
Yeah, because I can be like, hey, I need you to work on this dance.
Rayon was dancing.
Yeah, Rayon.
The year after you.
Rayon dancing Turquoise Street. Rayon and Brandon.
He did. Yeah, he did. Pretty Raheem. I'm pretty. You should have seen him trying to teach Brandon and this other dude Tyrone how to dance. The only 3 brothers at camp trying to dance, and Brandon's like, "No, man, you got to really twerk and twerk.
Yeah, Rayon.
Like you driving a car, nigga.
I tell Brandon, man, you drive the car. Drive the car. Tell your girlfriend, do it like that.
And that was the same. That was the same year.
This is what happens when Jason Garrett goes to Jerry Jones' office. He's like, talking a bunch of shit.
Jason
They talk for 40 minutes. And he leaves. Like, oh my God. Stop talking to me about it.
Hey, Brandon was one of the stars of the show. And then we had Adarius was on that episode.
I was like, no, we told Pedro we were going to call him in 30 minutes. Like,
first year they weren't doing it.
It was Adarius.
Who wrote it? Was you write that dance sex music?
Look, I told Jill, whatever it is, I'm not doing shit. And I think I just came from underneath something, out from something.
He had a bucket and he was drumming with a mop on his head.
Yeah, that's what it is. I came out from, I sat in the middle, I said, and then it started some stupid ass show. It was a show within the show. It was like, that's how dumb it was. I came out halfway with the bucket with a mop in my head. I started banging. Yeah, that's right. Like Terminator came out or something. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It was a movie within a movie.
It's a movie within a movie.
Aaron, we told Pedro we were going to call him an hour ago.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Who? Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill get hit with $1 million in back taxes.
Ooh.
They had a piano player from her tour talking about how she just like basically the day before the show just sent everybody like, hey, I'm gonna pay y'all half. I don't like what y'all doing. And basically said she didn't write Miseducation Lauryn Hill.
Oh.
She was not responding.
Oh, well, there that goes. They ain't friends no more.
Because I am the most, and I say this humbly, I am the most decorated comedian alive.
Yeah, right.
You're going to have to tell me that all the time, because I like potato chips.
And I need a game bro.
Is this a different app?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Neither.
Are you the utility cart to her, Marshawn?
Come on, man. No, I'm not hopping in that car. I'm not hopping in that car. I did that last night just to help beat you in that Twitter debate on text.
Twitter beat. That was like a rap beat.
That was like a rap beat.
First of all, let me be really clear. I was on
text message.
I was off of 2 Percocets, so everything was really blurry.
Oh man, you like Future Percocet.
Well, I'm gonna be real. I was on a hell of Percocets, 2 Percocets.
You need some tink?
I was watching BlacKKKlansman at the movie theater while you were texting.
Spike Lee owe you money for that movie?
Oh yeah, he definitely does.
You didn't like it? I heard it was good.
Spike Lee definitely owes me money for that movie. And
so next time you're gonna let me stay there and get our money back.
Oh, for sure. Next time we're knocking on the fucking 40 acres of Neil door for sure. That movie was I don't know. It was bad.
It's a great title though.
Great title.
No. You know what? There was the original BlacKKlansman from like the 60s. And it was on Netflix for a little while there.
Oh, yeah.
And I watched that shit. It was in black and white. It was a movie about this dude who was like high yellow. And he lived in LA, but his family was from back in the South. But he
went to go visit him.
But he passed as white because he was so fair skinned. And they had the KKK had like firebombed like his family's church and killed like his younger sister or niece. And when he went back, he like found out that shit happened. And so then he infiltrated the Klan.
Yeah, that was an old movie. I remember
dude,
that movie.
He did something.
That was a good movie, though.
That was a crazy ass movie. From the time that it was made, I was like, this is a crazy ass movie. Because he's like murking, like,
he was murking white people.
Yeah, he was basically taking on white people. And like, you know,
I think that movie's from the 70s.
It might have been late 60s, but yeah, early 70s, late 60s.
Mm-hmm. It was a good movie.
Yeah, that shit was on Netflix for like maybe a year. But anyways, I told Quincy, I was like, Quincy, man, you gotta watch the movie BlacKKlansman. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, man, just check it out. It's crazy.
That movie is crap. It's all crap. And I think what made it really crap was I was sitting right next to a white couple who, I don't really care. The whole fucking movie theater was
white, like in the Bay Area, yeah.
In the Bay Area.
But they laughed a lot. They laughed too much?
They laughed at the wrong things.
Yeah.
The wrong things.
Kind of like W. Come On Bell stand-up?
No, way different. They like laughed at things that like, yeah, it just was way different. So it was really hard to watch. Like, because some of it is satire in the middle of like true, retelling of events.
Yes, that shit really happened.
Yeah, some of it is like the satire though. Like some of it is like jokes because he just jokes in between it, and it's like when the other white cops would talk to the black people like you coon lip monkey, whatever. There's like parts where it's like, oh, this is slapstick, but then it's like they would be laughing at like the serious moments where they'd be like, get your watermelon seed ass back in the car, and it was like them like about to kill somebody. And I don't want to give it away.
Yeah,
like,
that's kind of strange.
Yeah,
because when I went to go see Django, so when I first saw it, I saw it in Merced. So of course, there's no PC there. Everybody was just laughing.
Oh, but this isn't.
I probably was laughing the most.
No, there's no black hero in this movie.
Oh.
Even the white guy is the hero because the black dude has no interaction.
He can't go to the.
There's no black hero, and the white people are powerful on the KKK side. So those look like more like a heroine, if you will. So the movie doesn't celebrate black plight, obviously, because we're still in the situation. It doesn't really celebrate any of that, and actually, there is no black hero.
Yeah.
So I think Spike Lee, I don't know if he did that on purpose, but I think he didn't really do a good job of dedicating the story
to what really happened. I think the only thing he could have done is dedicated to the fact that you had a black detective or police officer who masterminded and was the one kind of setting up this whatever operation to take out or take down David Dukes or whoever the fuck he was in.
Well, the true story of it is he spent 3 years infiltrating other black organizations. He only spent 2 interactions with David Duke.
Yeah, and then
or 2 physical interactions with David Duke. He was on the phone with him for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Damn, bitch! They kind of fell into that. He was actually like a spy against other black organizations, the Black Panthers, the Brown Berets, like all these other different organizations that would do speeches and shit. So yeah, man. Anyway, Spike Lee misses a lot.
So he hated Whoopi Goldberg's gums because they black.
Yes.
Damn, Spike Lee did it again. Dude.
Yeah, Spike Lee.
That's what I told you.
He got, you know, he needed to make some more money. He's like, man, I can't afford these Knicks seats right now. I gotta get
Knicks tickets are going up.
Movie.
It really felt like Blue Lives Matter, which was weird for a Spike Lee movie.
Yeah, and that's I could see that potentially being.
He ain't black no more. He blue.
See, I heard it's the best Mission Impossible yet.
Come on, man.
It has almost an 8.5 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Old ass Tom Cruise, dude.
Hold on, man. You got 30-year-olds playing high schoolers, man. Like, it's okay for Tom Cruise still.
No, it's not.
He's on that TV 12
I'm already
guy.
past it because remember in the last Rogue Nation where he was chasing around some old ass Russian dude that he couldn't catch, but he was supposed to be this much younger than the old ass Russian dude and like a trained operative, and you can catch this old ass Russian dude running through a goddamn sandstorm, and then the Russian dude still wouldn't like go down when he fell like 3 stories and hit a goddamn car, and like the Russian dude was still like going, and he's like, man, I'm sore. I'm like, it's all far fetched, but we'll see. I heard it was the best from a lot of sources.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Whole bunch of
Google Rotten Tomatoes. It has over 8. Has an over 8.0 rating.
Timothy McCadden.
They just said the action scenes were really
Not
good.
in my Black Irish group on Facebook.
Apparently the action scenes were good. So we'll see.
How about that scene where he fall off that motorcycle head first and somehow without a helmet on?
Dude, Ethan Hunt cannot. That's why he can't be defeated, bro. That's why he fought.
And that's why I stopped watching.
That's why he fought Ironmonger Mike Tyson.
After part 2, I was like, I'm done with this shit.
What?
That was the character that in the Dance Extravaganza, Ironmonger.
Because what does that have to do with Stranger Things?
Because he was
No, getting back to this.
Don't worry about that.
No, stop it.
He was the Punch-Out King of Wakanda.
All right, stop.
The Punch-Out King of Wakanda was... I was going to say Killmonger, because Killmonger, you know, one of those parents might be like, ooh, I'm offended, kill. Why are you talking about killing in front of my kids? And I said, Iron Mike Tyson. Ironmonger, he's an Ironmonger. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. It was good. It worked out. It's solid. Whatever. It flows.
Knockout King of Wakanda.
It's good. It worked out. It's solid. Whatever. Exactly.
Bro, give me, hey, I'll take that show to Broadway and we'll make a real production of it. That'll be, man.
Jared.
Hey, Lin-Manuel Miranda,
Jared,
eat your heart out. Hey, see if David Diggs wants to help me do this show, bro.
David Diggs, come on the show and tell this nigga Jared.
Hey. David Diggs.
David Diggs, the one that said that Jared acted like he went to Berkeley High? You still trying to figure that out?
I only met David Diggs a couple times.
He was like, man, that's the dude that.
Yeah, I feel like Jared. Did you met him when we had some of the shows back in the day?
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's how I knew who he was. That's how I knew him and Rafa. And when you'll get them to come on our show?
I mean, David, I just talked to him yesterday. David's in Vancouver. Trying to get in a Bell jersey.
Vancouver?
He's in Vancouver. I'm trying to get him to get my son a Bell jersey. He's coming out here. David might be a little harder. Rafa, that nigga, I'll make that nigga. I'll slap.
Tell them to come on our show. We'll do an interview with them, and we'll talk about Dance Extravaganza.
We'll do an interview if you write down your questions.
yeah, all your questions.
If you gonna give me some people
you
who
gotta
actually
write it
got...
down.
Those are like the homies. This is like being with y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, this is just like being
No,
here.
we still want to control Jared. We don't want him to.
No. Rafa will just say, Jared, what's wrong with this guy? And then just kick him out. Like, it's just like us, but it's all good. They'll just shut him up.
All right, good.
It's all good.
They know.
Yeah, they already know. It's
They
all
know
good.
me.
Rafa
They know
will for
about
sure shut him
Jared.
down.
They know Jared stuff.
Rafa was at our birthday party. Remember, he was there at the birthday party.
Him and Nico are the ones who did the dedication post.
Oh,
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah.
The party where.
Anyways, hey.
Yeah, you were fucking up.
Party where
Anyway,
you guys lost the domino.
yeah. Anyway,
Aristotle. All I want to say is that Lin-Manuel Miranda, holla at me if you want some real shit that's got some real OG push to it. Not no shit talking about some old ass white man.
Wow, what is he talking about, man?
wow, he's talking about Stranger Blue, man.
Stranger Things Blue. Game over, bro. It's called phonetics.
In other news, E40's coming out with a sparkling water called 40 Water.
40 water.
Wait, didn't he already have a thing?
Yeah.
It was like a joke.
40 water. Yeah, before it was the energy drink.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
it's like an energy vitamin water.
Because I remember somebody had it at my niece's middle elementary graduation and left it in the bathroom. I said, who the fuck need 40 water? Who got so drunk last night they got to take 40 water before an elementary graduation that's going to last an hour? Not an hour.
He's trying to be the Black LaCroix. LaCroix.
I don't know. He still probably had sugar that shit.
If you have a mega shot of water, I'd be so mad. Hennessy sparkling water. Hypey juice sparkling water.
The LaCroix Hister water.
I'd be so pissed if I get a mango Scotto sparkling water. Hurricane sparkling water. Like, no! Hurricane. Like, fuck.